Welcome to City Homestead. Today's video, I just wanted to share with you our flock. We currently have 36 chickens, and we have, and I didn't count this before, so I'm going to count it now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 if you want to count the barnyard mix, different kinds of chickens. And we love it. We love having our mixed flock. And so today I want to share with you some of the members of our flock, some of these different breeds. I'm not going to show you everybody because 36 chickens would just be a lot. I'm just going to give you an example of each of these different breeds that we have in our flock. This is Toffee. We believe she's a girl. I don't have a ton of experience with Polish, but she is what we call a Polish chicken. And Polish chickens have these big fancy crests. She's a really good girl. They can tend to be a little bit skittish because they, as you can tell, they sometimes have a hard time seeing because of all their feathers on the top of their head. She's young. She's not very old, about 12 weeks old. And so she hasn't gotten her full crest in. And it's possible she's a boy. Like I said, we don't have a lot of experience with these particular birds yet. We're hoping she's a girl though. Because we love having hens and love having the eggs. So this is a Polish.
Yes.
Okay. So this is Cole. She is a barred rock chicken. Barred rocks. I'm particularly interested in barred rocks. One, because they're really pretty. I mean, look at this. Look at her pretty stripes. She's so gorgeous. And they lay a lot of eggs. They're really good egg layers. And they'll lay through the winter, because they are a cold weather bird. They struggle a little bit in the summertime. You can see her mouth is open. Chickens can't sweat, so they pant a little bit like dogs. They don't have big long tongues though. So the summer's a little bit hard for her, but we're hoping that this winter, when she's old enough, because she's only about 12 weeks old also, that she will be laying some eggs for us all winter, huh? She's sweet. They're really good, sweet birds. And they love my diamond ring. Yes, are we ready? Okay. This is Zipper. She is our Cochin. She's pretty much a pet bird because we take her inside all the time. And she's, yes, I must specify that she's a bantam Cochin. You can see that she's not much bigger than those two little ones I just had, the 12-week-olds, but she is actually almost 20 weeks old. She's an adult chicken. So she's just little. And bantam chickens, especially bantam Cochins, were bred to be pets and just for fun. They do lay eggs, not very many, maybe 3 a week, and they're little. And she's a sweetheart. She's got the prettiest little feathered feet. She's got her cute little floofy tail, and you're just a pretty bird, aren't ya? And that's our bantam Cochin. This is Twinkie. Twinkie is a light Sussex, and when we were first thinking about getting chickens, before we were even gifted the chickens that we were given, we were talking about building a coop and getting the light Sussex chickens. We love their coloring. She's got this beautiful black neck and beautiful white feathers and beautiful tail. And this little sweetheart, she's a lap chicken. She likes to cuddle when it's not too hot. She's also a cold weather chicken. She does good in both cold and warm weather, but light Sussexes are bred to lay a lot of eggs, like up to 300 a year, which is a lot of eggs for chickens. So we're looking at 4 or 5, maybe even 6 eggs a week. And they're very docile birds, and we just love them. We're so happy that we were able to get some light Sussex chickens. They're not as easy to get here in the United States. They are relatively rare here. You'll see similar looking birds in light Brahma, has a similar coloring. It's a little bit different, but very similar. And the difference, the other big difference between the light Sussex and the light Brahma is that the Brahma will have feathered feet and Sussexes do not. And we also have another Sussex, a speckled Sussex. Bring Charlie here. Hey Charlie! Our little Charlie here, he is what we call a speckled Sussex. He's a boy. And he's not used to being held. He's still a sweetheart, but he's not used to being held. So we're gonna cuddle him a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Charlie. Speckled Sussex will get this really reddish brown color with lots of white speckling. He's young, so he's only, where are we, 6 weeks old on him. So he's still pretty young, 6 to 8 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, huh? Anyway, but his coloring is going to change quite a bit. Speckled Sussex roosters will get relatively dark and get some really pretty black and white speckling on their dark reddish brown feathers, and they're just gorgeous. So we're going to hang on to him. He won't be covering a flock all the time. We're going to put him in our rooster crew and save him for breeding speckled Sussex when we're ready to breed some speckled Sussex. This is Blondie. She is what we call a buff Orpington. And buff Orpingtons are really sweet birds. They're a dual-purpose bird. They don't get as big as like the light Sussex. The light Sussex is also dual-purpose and will provide a great amount of meat if you decide to harvest them. But buff Orpingtons, they're very common here in the U.S. They're very docile birds and they're really sweet. They're great for a backyard flock. And we're just adding these little ladies. We've got 2 little ladies and a little gentleman in the buff Orpington. And what was I going to tell you about them? We also have a lavender Orpington. All these chickens, they come in all sorts of different colors and shapes and sizes. And so it's so fun to kind of have the mix in the barnyard. She's really soft. Little angel. Is it so hot? And just really sweet. So that's the buff Orpington. This is Annie. She's our lavender Orpington. We raised her from an egg. And Annie has had bouts of depression because her best friend was a rooster that we got rid of. And now she won't let us hardly hold her at all. So we're always excited when we can pick her up and we can hold her and spend some time with her. So she's another example of an Orpington. She's also 20 weeks old, so she'll be laying eggs here really soon, and we're excited for that. She grew up with Zipper. And you can see the difference. Zipper was this little tiny thing, and here's Annie, our big, beautiful gray hen. Okay, this is Jet. Jet is a black copper Moran rooster. He is 12 weeks old. So he came in that same group with Toffee and with Cole, our barred rock. Black copper Morans lay dark brown eggs, so we're going to work on getting him some girlfriends, getting him some hens so that we can raise some more black copper Moran chicks. There you go, buddy. He's going to be gorgeous when he's older too. He's starting to get his orange neck, his yellow, really his coppery neck feathers. And he's getting nice and big and healthy. You're a good looking boy, huh? We named him Jet because when he was a baby, his whole body was just jet black. And he looked like velvet, black velvet. Such a pretty bird. Luna. She is an Easter egger, and you can kind of see her back is a little bit worse for wear. All the roosters that became adults decided she was their favorite. So they really tore up her back. And so we're working on letting her have a rest from the roosters. And Luna, we got her and her sister Pip shortly after we were given the coop with all the Cochins in it. We picked Luna and Pip up at the local farm store, and they lay the most beautiful. Oh, still, sweetie. They lay the most beautiful green and blue eggs. And that's what an Easter egger does. They're bred for the gene to lay blue and green eggs. But it's one of those things that because they're a mixed breed, you wouldn't be able to breed them and have hens that necessarily lay the blue and green eggs. They'd most likely go a brown color. Okay, you ready to take Nina back? So this is Lemonade, or Lemon for short. She is a Silky chicken. And you can see Silkies, they look more like they have fur. These are actually feathers, but it feels like fur. And they are sweet and they're really broody. So they're more of a pet. They don't lay a lot of eggs. But if you want hens that will go broody and sit on eggs for you, Cochins and Silkies, Bantam Cochins and Silkies, are the way to go. They will sit on your eggs. They'll be such good mamas and raise your chicks. And these little guys, they're bantams also. Just little teeny fluffy things. They're so cute. These guys are only about 6 weeks old. They're young. And so we're excited to add them to our flock. Sweetheart, you wanna come and get her? So that's Lemonade, the Silky. Hey, this is Sunny. Sunny is a well summer rooster. We raised him from an egg. In fact, he's in that same group with Annie and Zipper. And he is definitely adult. He likes to try and mate with the ladies, which does not make the other roosters very happy. So eventually he will have his own flock. We are doing a lot of chicken juggling. We're always doing some chicken juggling because we went a little bit chicken lady crazy with the chickens and had a lot of babies really, really fast. But he's a good boy and he tries to stay out of the way. And right now we put him out of the run so that he doesn't get beat up by our big rooster. You can hear him in the background. And he's just gorgeous. He's got beautiful shiny blue here, and you'll see green on him and different shades of light. Sometimes he looks purple, and he's just really a gorgeous, gorgeous rooster. And we're glad to have him as a part of our flock. There you go, Sunny boy.
Okay.
This is Fannie. She's a black Australorp. Now, Australorps were bred in Australia from Orpington chickens, and I don't know what else, but they are black. Not like I'm Samani black, but she's got very dark eyes and all her feathers are black. Yes, you're beautiful. She's another one of our 12-week-old hens. You can hear her getting her adult voice. And they're good birds too, and they're meant to lay eggs, be dual purpose.
Seriously?
Where are you going? Just a minute, we're gonna put you back. And they're just really sweet birds. We're just happy to have all of these chickens in our flock.
You don't need to go anything.
Thank you for joining us today on Hub City Homestead. We love our chickens, and we love to share our chickens. We will be continuing with our chicken breed videos here within the next week. We will be putting out one on the Easter egger chickens. And we're going to do one on each of the breeds that we own, and then over time we'll maybe visit other people who have different breeds and do some breed videos on their chickens. We thank you for joining us. We hope that you have fun with your own chickens and your own homestead. We hope that you will come back. Please like and subscribe. God bless you and have a great day. Bye-bye. Sunny's gonna jump on you. Go get her, Sunny. Go get her.
It's like I'm standing on my own toes.
Go get her, Sunny.